this gold visa is just an absolute rip-up of Trump doing the same thing, a gold card rather than a green card. It's pretty revolting. It's pay to play to the wealthiest people, like New Zealand and the right seem to have done with many, influential hundreds of millionaires or celebrities from internationally. Let's have a look. They're crowing over quite a good result, though.
The government says its new so-called...
Was it just me, or did she sound like she was only dogs could hear when she said that note? It was so high. Was that just me? I don't know.
No, it's pretty high.
The government says its new so-called golden visa has received more than 180 applications in less than 3 months, and the greatest interest is coming from the United States. The visa aims to attract wealthy individuals here, offering them a fast track to residency in return for investment. Economic Growth Minister Nicola Willis says applications for the Active Investor Plus visa represent almost $900 million of new investment in business here.
Good afternoon, everyone. In a world that is unstable, those who are smart see that New Zealand has untapped potential. We want to put their dollars and expertise to work.
The government announced the visa in February, and as of today, 100 applicants have been approved.
So here's the thing, right? I mean, when we think about this, now I said if there was a lefty billionaire, obviously with my tongue in my cheek, because it's a surprisingly low amount of investment to buy citizenship in what is often considered one of the safest countries in the world. 900 million and about 190 people, that's 4.7 million. So basically, for under 5 mil, you can buy a life in Wanaka and Queenstown on the North Shore of Auckland, in Northland. If you're someone with a net worth of 30 or 40 mil, so nowhere near a billionaire, and you go, what would I spend 5 million on to live in New Zealand? Yeah, sounds pretty good to me. It's quite repulsive. And the part of me which kind of goes, what would be worth it? Like, what kind of investment would make this decision worth it? It's not fucking $5 million. Maybe $500 million? Come and invest that, and then maybe we'll stamp your citizenship about $5 million. Basically, an expensive house on Auckland's North Shore, and you'll get citizenship. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right.
So that's what I was going to say. Is there? And I haven't looked at hand on heart. That's my fault. I haven't looked into it. Is there any restrictions on the investment? Like, it can't be in property. You cannot invest in property. You have to invest in a New Zealand business or startup would be sensible, right? Or you must buy Northland a bridge or something like really targeted sort of thing. I don't know. My other concern is the fact that it's mainly from the US, because Silicon Valley have a love affair with the fact that US society is going to absolutely fucking collapse and they need to get the fuck out. And they have all read this book that we're the safest place in the world for when things really go down. Peter Thiel knows that. That's why he did this in the first place. We had an earthquake. He chucked a whole bunch of money at Christchurch and John Key gave him a citizenship. And then he just went to war against the Queenstown Lakes District Council about him hollowing out a hill for his evil lair. I actually have a story that links into that, Pat, if we can go through that really quickly.
Yeah, man.
Talking about these tech billionaires. The story I came across over the weekend that the US Army have commissioned 4 Silicon Valley tech executives into the US Army and given them rank. Now, this is fucked. They have no army training. They are just tech executives. They selected 4 Silicon Valley executives for its inaugural group of Army Reserve Lieutenant Colonels. Palantir's Shyam Shankar, Meta's Andrew Bosworth, Kevin Wheel of OpenAI, and Thinking Machine Labs' Bob McGrew. Now, what I found interesting is that rank. That is 1 rank below general.
Wow.
Which just seems to be like, here's a cosplay. Welcome to the army.
Well, can you just, what was the name of the third person? Because I can't read your print from here.
Thinking Machine Labs' Bob McGrew.
Oh, read the other ones. What's the last couple? I'm sorry. Did you?
I'm
Was
digging
one of them a
that down.
teal? I thought one of them you said teal. Was I wrong?
No, so the first name there, Shyam Sankar, is from Palantir, which is
Okay,
Peter
sorry.
Thiel's facial recognition and
Yep.
tracking company.
Yep.
So
Ignore me.
that's
Continue.
that's super weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, this kind of thing where Silicon Valley was focusing on things that were for the betterment of mankind, and we're not really going to do military things. We want to advance mankind. That has all melted away over the last 5 to 10 years when they realized that the defense industry has endless money.
Yeah.
So to have Facebook, Meta there, OpenAI, Palantir with its facial recognition and tracking software, Thinking Machine Lab, all involved in the army, and all just basically given, yep, you've got a golden ticket to the second highest rank in the army with no training. Welcome aboard. Is guaranteed to have fucked people off that have been working towards that.
Yeah.
To
Imagine
see
if you're
these
like
guys
a
just leapfrog them.
if you're like a major or a colonel, and all of a sudden you got to start saluting these guys wearing fucking hoodies and sandals. You know.
Yeah. So I'd be surprised. I'd be curious to see if these guys are going for that golden citizenship. They might have to pick the U.S. Army or.
But
New
but
Zealand.
here's the point, right? Here's the point. Looking at the numbers they've given us, nationals numbers, 190 people, 900 million. For a wealthy individual internationally, you can buy New Zealand citizenship for $5 million. It's not enough. Like, I mean, I'm not suggesting any amount is enough, but that amount surely is not enough. You know, I mean, how you get $30 million houses in New Zealand. There's not many of them, but they're out there. You can go up to Queenstown and you can put in your little Trade Me search 5 million plus. Plenty of those houses pop up. 5 million is not enough. You should be investing 100 million plus. I mean, I don't like the idea at all, but if a government's going to force it through for fucking 5 million, for what's deemed chump change for some of these people, you think about a literal billionaire. How many lots of 5 million to get to $1 billion? A lot.
Yeah.
It's chump change for a lot
you're
of
right.
these guys.
Yeah, imagine being okay. Again, theoretically, I am now Prime Minister of New Zealand. I am announcing my ginger citizenship ticket. I get the salt and pepper, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, like if you want to be here and you're insanely wealthy, then it's a percentage of your wealth.
Yeah.
Give us 10% of your wealth. We'll dump it in the health service and the education service, and yeah, you can build a mansion. Not buy one.
But then
build
you'd
one.
have to. But then you'd have to also have a amount of wealth, because then someone coming over here with $1 million would give you 100K. You know, so with a minimum maybe. But as I was just working out there, of course, $5 million can be done 200,000 different times to get to $1 billion. So what is that? 1/200,000th of your net income if you're a billionaire to get citizenship in New Zealand. It's not enough. I don't think any amount is necessarily enough, but if a government's going to do it, that sure as hell is not enough.